What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is hot as balls. I am sweating up a storm in here. How's the tribe doing, though? Papa Derby, how you doing, buddy? Soul Leader, how are you? Cosley, Rule of Two, how is everybody? Hello, Smudge. What's up, my bear? What? Smudgy says hello. Smudgy says hello. When did it change to show our ats? I don't know. That must be a recent change. What's going on, Mr. Ferguson? What is going on, good sir? Hope everybody has had a really nice start to their week. He's kicking ass and taking names, baby. Ugh. I know, that's precisely what I'm doing. I'm kicking ass and taking... No, I'm just sweating at like... I can't even think straight. So I think this GAC is going to go horribly. Because I am just Betty Swalls over here. Smudge, what are you doing, good boy? Smudge is being strange. Our raid just finished, actually, Onimusha. Finished earlier today. Hot as fuck in the northeast, too. Busy pounding the ciders to compensate. Soul Leader, don't make me jealous as well, bro. God damn. Hot and jealous. You can see how sticky and sweaty it is in this room. It's just ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. Your great mothers sucked balls against Queen Amidala. Not sure what happened there. Apparently there's a bug at the minute where you can't actually target the characters that have got doomed with your character that's blessed. So it's currently a bugged interaction, so I've been told. Do you still need... No, Johnny, I don't. No. I decided to go with the YouTube footage because it's just easier for me to just comment on what Silver was doing. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you. Awesome stuff, Kruger. Hope you're having a good day at work, brother. No wonder they sucked. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're talking about the Grey Mothers, right? I was like, what sucked? Oh, crap. I need to climb in fleet. I need to climb in fleet, ladies and gentlemen. How am I doing today? Aatrox, how are you, good sir? I'm doing okay. I'm just a little bit very warm. I think you're going 3-0 this week. Good stuff, Senest. That's huge, bro. No worries, Tobe. No worries, bro. Yeah, it was... I've obviously been putting out crap loads of raid content to try and get all of the comps that I can possibly think of down, you know, set up properly so people can reference them later type thing. And just get them out quickly, right? So people can benefit as quickly as possible. And obviously the first set of ones that I did were with Mace. I think it was with Mace. Mace and maybe Tarkin clones, I'm not sure. And everybody was, like, the first comment was just like, you know, oh, why are you only ever catered to the whales? And I was like, guys, it's just come out. Give me a second to do a video for every single team. So yeah, you know, there was always the intention of covering all of the different team comps. I still haven't got round to Bad Batch. But I need to do what I can first. And it first happened to be I was starting with like the Mace Jedi Vanguard teams and the Keller and Beck splits and the Tarkin clones and all that sort of business first. And then I got onto the more free-to-play stuff. And why your name ends with W3H? I don't know. I don't know, buddy. I don't know why. It's not a setting I've changed. It might be something that's changed in YouTube. I'm not sure. It's showing everybody's ats right now. I don't know why it's happening, but it happening it is. What's going on, Ryrock? How you doing, buddy? It is still very hot right now, yeah. It's one of the hottest days that I've experienced in a while. You know, on the weekend it wasn't too bad. Last night was pretty hot, but today is just unbearable. Absolutely unbearable. Smudge, what do you want, mate? What? What is it? You've had your dinner. You've had it, mate. You're not having another one. Do you understand? Yeah, I love you too, pal. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. He's a good boy. Your raid bidgets have been great. Thank you, buddy. Shared them with my guild to try and get them to buy into the raid before they all give up because they can't farm the teams yet. There's loads that you can actually do. You've seen this boy. There's loads that you can do early game free to play. Smudgy right here. Look at him. Lounging out on my desk. Little fatty. Little fat kitten. As Cat speak for it's hot in here. He can leave anytime he wants. The door's open. You can go, Smudge, if you want. You don't have to be in here. Yeah? Oh. Yeah, it is that time, Foxy. Didn't you buy a house? I did. I did buy a house. We get the keys in about a week. Get the keys in a week. Your guild is also not early game. It's over 500 mil GP, just lazy and give up easy. Ah, that's Fidget. Smudgy stream, you leave. Oh, Smudges. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, Smudgy. He's a good bit. He's probably waiting for his dreamies? Probably, yeah. A housewarming party? This house is already really warm. I do not need the words house and warming in the same sentence right now. House cooling party? I could get behind. Thank you, Sheep. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, if we could have a house cooling party, that would be great. Sometime in the winter, yeah. I know what you mean, Foxy. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Ice and whiskey will cool me down? Oh, dude. I can't. I shouldn't be drinking more whiskey again. I drink too much whiskey as it is. Midweek. I'll probably just stick to Pepsi Max Cherry today, I think. Just stick to the old Pepsi Max Cherry tonight. Right. What are we looking for? Oh, we had our payout from the raid, so we did pretty good. We didn't get the max box, we got the one from the top, and I think we absolutely could have probably hit the max box, because we had quite a few people that would obviously just did one team and called it quits. And I'm not sure why. You know, it's even a couple of zeros here. I'm not sure why we had people in the guild not actually hit the raid. It's very strange. But I haven't actually checked. But we got pretty much all the way there. You like Pepsi Max? The cherry's good? Pepsi Max cherry is lovely, yeah. Yeah, it's a Pepsi Max, bro. There's no sugar in there. There's just aspartame. Aspartame. Fake sugar. Fake sugar. They're still watching all of your videos to try and figure the raid out. Maybe that's right, Wrangler. Who knows? It's going to be 38 here on Friday. Oh my god, that's disgusting, bro. It's a no from me. It's a no from me. I'll pass on that. It's like our opponent has attacked. He has got the full clear has been done. He has dropped a couple of battles. Looks like Keller and Beck got a hold. That's surprising. Keller and Beck got a hold. Rey got a hold. That's nice to see. Slacker did not. Big sad. I do remember that my mods for this setup were messed up. And Lord Vader in the back did get some holds as well, which is good to see. So we got 3 holds there in total. 3 holds in total. Okay. I'm quite happy with 3 holds in total. That's not too bad. Oh, and we got a fleet hold as well. I can't remember the last time my Executor actually held. I cannot remember the last time that actually happened. Have I tried Blackberry Dr. Pepper? No, I haven't. What are the odds they nuke the Tarkin split? Very low, I would say, Pilkus. Does not look well for them due to the pirates having to raid purpose. I don't think they're gonna... Listen, the Tarkin clone split only works at Relic 9. Only works at Relic 9. So, I think if they go in and they disincentivize people taking entire teams to Relic 9 by taking away that capability, there'll be hell to pay. Relic 9 is not an easy thing to get. And like, full 5 Relic 9, including Tarkin. Do you actually want a Relic 9 Tarkin? No, of course not. People will do it because it's amazing for the raid, right? They're not going to then turn around and go, actually, we really don't like you being able to, you know, split this team in two for the R9 tier. We're going to take it away. People often like to demonize CG a lot around their choices. They're like, you never know how CG's going to fuck you next. But they don't actually do that. Like, when's the last time that you've come in and they've nerfed something deliberately that was benefiting the player base? Can you actually remember? I'm not sure. There's probably been a case. I can't remember the last nerf that we had that was a deliberate nerf to the player base. Where it was a case of, this is benefiting people. We better take it away. I am McMull. How you doing, bro? Great start. Will be slightly higher than your score. Slightly higher. Will be slightly higher than score when hours and... Oh, I can't keep up with that. R9 Tarkin gives the fleet boost too? Yep, it does. Clones are Lord Vader, so it's total good value. Yeah. We getting new ships this year? I hope so. Arnold's having a meltdown in GAC? I'm having a meltdown in this room. Yeah, so I'll go on record right now and say I don't think they nerfed this. True damage, Dark Trooper, what nerf? Yeah, that's not a comparable thing. That was a game rebalancing, for one. It was a changing of how... It wasn't true damage. It was attacking through protection. Right? Attacking through protection. Not through protection, sorry. Armor penetration is what they nerfed, right? So they rebalanced it because they realized that it was too strong to completely ignore defense. So they rebalanced a bunch of characters that had it. Was it effectively a nerf in some cases? Yeah, sure it was. Yeah, sure. Did we survive? Absolutely. But that's not like changing a benefit to the player base and like hurting everybody. Do you know what I mean? Everybody was treated nobody was any better or worse off from that. Everybody's characters were nerfed. Everybody's benefits stayed the same. Right? This would be a case of change the reaction of how you perform in a raid and just nerf everybody's rewards, point blank. That's very different. I can't see how investing in R9 materials is overperforming. Yeah. R9 for the Tarkin clones will be super strong in 3v3 GAC. I mean, at the moment it gets soloed by Sidious. But when the Sidious Chron disappears, maybe. Plenty of improvement. Yeah, no, next time I do it, I'll have like 15 point something mil. Put a Zeta on Shaq T only for Calvin's video to tell me it's awful. I think that video, I haven't seen it, but I was on his stream yesterday talking with him briefly. I think that video was not a case of Shaq T's Zeta is awful. It's a case of it's not that useful for the raid. Guess the Chimera nerf, whether it was intended or not, was the last big nerf. Yeah, absolutely. The Chimera definitely got absolutely driven into the ground. But again, that wasn't necessary. Well, for one, that wasn't a nerf. That was actually a bug that they fixed. Because that was happening because... What was happening there? Was it the Scythe wasn't interacting correctly with the Chimera? It was doing something it shouldn't. And they fixed that. It nerfed it, but it was because it was working like incorrectly in the first place and benefiting the player base, right? The P1 was the nerf. Fuck the P1. They threatened it with assault battles, but it seemed to back off. Well, they threatened to cycle out one assault battle, yeah. Maybe we'll get a new tier after the pirates come in. That would be nice, Reigns. That would give us a reason to actually push higher. But most people will have them R9 after the Sidious Chron is gone. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Retribution dispels. It'll be useful in other areas. It was certainly intended. Scythe wasn't putting mark... Oh, that was it. Yeah. That was it. That was it. That's the key. If it's a bug that helps the players, it gets fixed quickly. If it hurts the players, it's on the back burner. Absolutely, Boba Fett. That happens a lot. Right, let's keep climbing in fleet. I'm looking at 14.7 for your raid. Nice one, Johnny. It's a good score, bro. Using TW Omni Phoenix for the first time. Are they best for offense or defense, or is it dependent on guilds and strategy? I would say definitely best for offensive terms, but typically speaking, what you're taking out is going to be like Inquisitors, Reva Inquisitors. Do. When they fixed it and it didn't work with their ship. Making Chimera useless against the Executor. The Scythe nerf was a bug fix in reality because it was making spawned fighters when it should only do that with the Executrix. Is that what it was doing? I can't remember. They fixed it and it didn't work. Yeah, they fixed it and it broke for both fleets. Eventually they did fix it, but now essentially the Chimera is a dead fleet now. Like, it doesn't do anything really. I mean, it doesn't do anything reliable. Still waiting for the Hu Yang bug to be fixed. Well, all I was waiting for is for them to confirm if that is actually bugged. Thank you, Reigns. Appreciate you, bro. That's what I want to know. Because in some instances, it's technically reading as written. It's working as written. But there's a lot of, like, nuance to how that first special is written. Ran out of ciders. Oh my god, Soul Eater. What's going on, Caleb? How you doing, brother? Use it for resistance, fleets I see on defense, and for cleanups. Yeah. You never put the Zeta on because it's complete waste. What Zeta's a waste, brother? Down in Kyber 2, I don't see a lot of triple meta fleet defenses. I don't see loads of them. They do happen, though. Oh, for Hu Yang on his special, I can't even remember what it does. No idea what it does. Let me go and read it. Let's see what Hu Yang's Zeta does. Huge Wang. What does his special do? His special. Deal an additional instance damage for each other light side droid or ally with exile at the start. It's fine. It's okay. The problem with it is in a Spectre team, it's not that useful. You don't use Hu Yang for damage output. I'd rather have it than not, but when I've got 400 Zetas just sitting in my inventory, I might as well have it. You know what I mean? It does. Okay, cool. Let's go into this. Let's talk shop, guys. Let's talk shop. All right. So we're clear. What do people think is wrong with Hu Yang's first special over here, or do you mean this one? Oh no, that's territory balance. What do people think is wrong with this? Now, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but is it the part that states deal an additional instance of damage for each other light side droid ally or ally with exile at the start of battle? Do people think that this middle sentence is not working and the ability is therefore broken because when they go in with a GL Ahsoka Tano lead, they're not getting the extra instance of damage for characters with exile? Right? Yeah, there's an hour and 30 minutes left for GAC. We'll be okay. Don't worry. Yeah. So, technically speaking, when you're using GL Ahsoka Tano and you go in with Hu Yang, they don't start the battle with exile. The battle starts, and then Ahsoka's leadership kicks in and puts it on everybody. But according to Hu Yang's kit, they have to already have it, and the only person that starts with exile is Ezra. Nobody else starts with it. You start the battle without it, and then it gets applied, which means they don't start with it. I know it's really stupid, because yes, when you take your first turn, or whenever anybody takes their first turn, your entire team is exiled, right? But according to the mechanics of the game, it gets applied by a leadership, which is after the start of the battle, so it doesn't count. The part I want clarification on is what was CG's intention with this? Was it intended to do an instance of damage extra for each exiled character under a GLAT lead or not? right? Because the light side droid one, you can test and it works. You just go in with light side droids, right? But this one, under a Spectre team, it only ever counts for Ezra. So it's just kind of weird. Like, is it a case of this part here was designed to try and elevate him if you're using him in light side droid teams? It's as simple as that. And that's the part that we don't know. That's the part we don't know. That's the part that I want an answer to. I don't want to say it's bugged because we don't know the answer to that question. We can make assumptions, but you don't want to assume that it's bugged. You just want to assume, are we reading it correctly? And what was CG's intention for it to happen, right? Because if it did do 5 instances, oh well, technically it would be like 3 instances of damage, I think. Because it's each other light side droid or ally. So basically, the characters that start with Exile are going to be Ezra Bridger, himself, right? But he doesn't count because it's other ally, so it wouldn't be him. It would be Sabine Huyang, right? So technically, you should be doing 4 instances of damage in total. And that means this attack would do shitloads of damage, right? Loads of damage. But yeah, I would like to know if that's intended or not. I don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. Your math ain't mathing? Isn't it? How's that not mathing? What math did I do wrong there? Let's get it up here so I can see it. Let's just go Spectres, right? Spectres, boom, 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 boom. Not you. Boom, boom, right? So, at the start of battle, she doesn't have Exile. He does. Boom. Right? She does. Boom. She does. Boom. That's 3 extra instances of damage. Right? Plus the base. So 4. Right? Oh, I didn't realize you were just making a joke, MJ. Fine. We don't know, but have a hard time seeing it as how CG, seeing that as how CG intended it. Well, that's all I want clarification on, Zabel. If they intended it to do extra damage for each ally, and actually do it that way, when you've got GLAT lead in place, then they should totally fix it. But I'm just curious if they were trying to say, hey, when you've got Huyang, but you haven't got quite got GLAT yet, you can throw him in with a droid team and he'll do crazy damage for Sortie or something like that. Don't know. Ahsoka still gets GM'd, so honestly, I don't care for Huyang's possible bugs, and that's fair. That's fair. It's kind of crazy that Great Mothers destroys Ahsoka. If you do JML Ezra versus Ahsoka, your Ezra won't be able to free himself from exile for no reason. I posted months ago and they ignored it. Is that right? I've never tried that. Does it only happen if the enemy has got GLAT? Yes, it does, Rob. Oh, I say it does. It can, yeah. It's not a guaranteed victory, but you can mod for it to improve the odds. Oh, smidges, you big chungus. He's a big chungus. JML Ezra versus Ahsoka Ezra. Gotcha. I'll have to test that out, Jeff. What's with Baby GAC? Baby GAC got stomped. How do I have to split the Night Sister teams now? I just recently came back from the game, not familiar. Typically, you do the Great Mothers team and then forget the other team. Your Ezra will never be free from exile. That's wild. That's wild, bro. I've never played any of the Red Dead games, MJ. Are they good? I hear people say they're good. Ba-dum-bum. Start with 2, if you do. That seems like weird. Why would I start with the second one? Would I not be, like, missing loads of context? The Spirit should be the third, not Merrin, right? What? In 3v3? Yeah, usually it's Spirit. I finished 2 the other day. I'm still not okay. The first is the end of the... Oh, so is the second one a prequel? 2 takes place before 1. Gotcha. It's like 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3 Star Wars. Gotcha. Fair dues, fair dues. Boop, 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 boo. Use Talzin, Dak, and Merrin to one-shot Jabba in 3s. Yep, you can. You can. Again, always like to preface this by saying it's possible. It's possible. There are a lot of provisos. It's like, do you have the Merrin Omicron? Have you modded your team correctly? Does the Jabba have crap loads of tenacity? Does Bausch have crap loads of offense? There's lots of things that can interrupt that count. It's not like it's a 100% you're going to beat Jabba. It's more like 60% of the time you might beat Jabba. And that's okay. That's still fine. You can get better win rates when you know exactly what you're going for. You know? But yeah, it's definitely a worthwhile counter to have. I did it for the first time last week of GAC. It was good fun. 60% of the time, it works every time. Yeah. We'll do GAC right after we finish this. I'm tempted if I want to play one, because it's old, but I know the story. Oh, so you've not even played the first game? Correct, Stephen. Correct. Today we are just drinking Pepsi Max Cherry. And we've got a sleeping bear over here. No, he's not really sleeping, he's just lounging. He's just lounging. Look at him. Smudge. Hello, my boy. Are you okay, my boy? What's this tail doing? What's this tail doing? Hey? What's this tail? Silly little boy. It's from the PlayStation 3 360 days? That's okay. Hey, Chuck Sachs, how you doing, brother? I play old games all the time. I love the nostalgia of old games. Give me Metal Gear Solid to play, and I'll be a happy little clam. You know what I'm saying? Red Dead Revolver on PS2, then Redemption on PS3, and then Redemption 2 on PS4. So Red Dead Revolver was in the same universe as Red Dead Redemption? Is it actually like an earlier game in the series? I know, right, Shane? I know, right? It's a little bit weird to be doing GAC sober. I didn't realize you're allowed to do it sober. I thought it was kind of mandated that you had to be really drunk and spewing your guts up. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. How's it going, Essex? Alright, let's plan this GAC attack phase. Lickety split. Let's see what we've got working for us today, baby. Notepad's coming out. Alright, or notepad's not coming out. Notepad's coming. Fucking will you actually open up my notepad? You son of a bitch. Alrighty, Roo. Okay, so we got Baylan up north. We're going to take in Sidious. That failed against us last round, but to be fair, I was against a crazy opponent. Rex 5s. We'll think of something for that. Rey Barriss. We'll go see a Malicos. DR, we can Gungan. Keller and Beck. If we wanted to, we could, like, C solo that. KB. C. Good. What's in the south? Forsooth. We've got GLAT. We could Queen Amidala. We've got... Oh, look, we've got Master Mace windowed. I can't remember what people say wins against this. I think it was Inquisitors, right? Reva. Then we've got Lord Vader clones. We can layer that. Then we've got Slacker. We're obviously going to JMK that. Then we've got Saw. And Saw, we are going to Dadbod Boba. Alright, cool. We've got our teams. So, Queen Amidala versus GLAT. Reva versus Mace. Leia versus Lord Vader. JMK versus this. And then Dadbod Boba versus this. Now, let me check this girl. She is modded for speed and less damage, so this should be a lot more manageable. But still, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do this one first, because it's going to be painful, right? Nobody likes this particular team. This is kind of the one that stonewalled us last round, but we'd have lost anyway. So, oh, is that right, Dark Kruger? I might try that, actually. I might try that just for funsies. Okay, whipping out the Jedi. Whipping out the Jedi, baby. I'm going to take in Jedi Master Kenobilob. I'm actually going to take in GK over here. Is he modded currently? I mean, he's got some good health. Don't know why he's got a speed set. He's got some health primaries. He's got health primaries. Good. Okay. And then we will find ourselves... where's Cat? Oh, I'm looking at Jedi. That's why I can't see Cat. Galactic Republic. Let's get the kitty cat out. Alright. We're taking the Hodocron. We're taking it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. Let's go ahead. See if this team is going to be the bane of our existence today, or if we're going to have to use Bane after this. Let's do it. Good luck. All right. Okay, great. Good start. Let's go ahead and put the DI over here. Perfecto. Let's go ahead and pass it right on back to Kenobi. Kenobi! And then we want to power way through to our ultimate. If we can, pretty please, por favor. Por favore. Oh, that was nice. He actually tried to put the stun on JMK. What a pleasant individual. We're just going to basic here. We've got the ult available. We have the ult available. Into the ult we go. We're going to have to take 2 turns with Kitty Cat now. Come on. Speed up on Slacker is just criminal. Yeah, I'm going to basic over here because I don't actually want him counter-attacking. Oh, why did I try and do that? I should have just done it over here. 'Tis foolishness. All right. Thank you. If we could go ahead and get Kitty Cat to go over there, that would be really, really kind. The ability block is nice. Kitty Cat, I need you to go. Get out of my house. Literally get out of my house. I don't want him counterattacking or raising the ult. I don't mind this so much right now. Let's reset. Let's pass it round. Alright. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. I think we should be okay at this point. Should be okay, depending on how much crit damage they just stack. Alright, good stuff. We need to take him out pretty quickly now. I'm going to risk it. Heal it up, Buttercup. Come on. Just pass it back round. DI over here, so you can't hurt him. We got him. We got him. Cool. Good. Oh, gross. Gross, 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 guys. What a horrible, horrible team. But it's a good start. Booyah, baby. Got to win on the board. I'm going to go get a drink because I'm hot as balls. Oh my god. You have no idea how good this feels. Oh. That is the tits right there. That is the tits. Should we just confer with Smudgy real quick? Smudgy Bear, are you a good boy? You a good boy? Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. We got him, baby. We got him. All right. So I've heard Traya does well here. I'd really like to see the Triumvirate take down Mace. That would just feel kind of poetic to me. So let's whip him out. Whip him out real good. Got to go ahead and grab them by the long and curlies. Bonus turn. Yeah, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Yeah, so the reason I used GK over Mace is GK will constantly taunt, whereas Mace won't. So. Anyway. Let's, Ooh, what's wrong, Smudges? What is it, my boy? What is it? Smudge, you can't sit on the armrest. You can't sit there either. No, no, you're not sitting on my lap. It's way too hot for that business. Cheeky little bear. Anyway, let's go ahead and take in the Sith Triumvirate versus one particularly bald Jedi Master. I've heard tell that this works, but I can neither confirm nor deny. Let's go ahead and ice a latte and just immediately suck everybody off. Nihilus loves to do that. That's good damage coming out of Mace. I'm a little bit scared. It's a little bit funny. This feeling inside. All right, we got the tenacity down. The tenacity down, and then we get the miss. Yep, perfection. And then we've lost Traya. I'm terrified. I am absolutely terrified. This isn't looking so hot right now, guys. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I was expecting more, not expecting to just get absolutely annihilated immediately. Yeah, we're dead. So yeah, Traya works, guys. Traya works. Alternatively, Traya does not work. Traya does not work at all. Yeah, when they like slap you around like a rag doll, doesn't work. Rip. Kitty Cat telling you how to position Kitty Cat. Yep, he was being rather greedy. Yeah, an 800k hit out of Depper. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. So let it be known. Oh, it's because GK will keep taunting and Mace will lose taunt. Did you manage to get all the investigation stacks? I don't know. I was dead too quickly. Maybe a different Mace lineup? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I hope you're doing okay. I'm doing great. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to Inquisitors this. I'm just going to Inquisitors this because that's what I know can work. And I'd rather take in a sure bet. We can afford to drop a battle. I don't want to be dropping any more battles. Alright, back in with Reva. I used 5s for JMK versus Slacker. Worked rather fine. I've used 5s in the past as well. I've done that one too. Alright, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and start with some of this. Wonderful. And I don't really think there's any point in me putting out the thingamabob straight away. That was actually a misclick. I was trying to hold click it to read something very quickly. Never mind. I remember this happening last time. The permanent damage immunity that they have for like the first 2 or 3 turns is very frustrating. I don't want to turn me to swap him is the issue. I don't want to strip away his TM because I need him to take turns so he's out of DI. There we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Wonderful. And then it's all in on Mace. If we can, please. Of course, immediately retaunting. Let's go ahead and just heal up some of that protection. I know how lethal these guys can get. Come on. Take it off! Take it off! Oh, there's the death mark that we were all hoping for. Good. Good, good, good. If this Temple Guard could stop perma-taunting, that would be fantastic. Temple Guard, please leave my house. Leave my house and never return. Good. See, that was better. Akuma, call me tinfoil hat-ish. I think that information is freely available. Well, it's not freely available. I think Swigger.gg can take that information if they wanted to. However, they're not doing it because it would destroy TW guilds. I genuinely think there are people like, and this is my massive tinfoil hat theory. I think like people at the very top end TW guilds do not want TW information to get out because of proprietary counters and stuff like that. They're like, no, don't release that information. There's a reason why they say you can use your counters in TW but not in GAC. It's because it can get scouted if you use it in GAC, right? So I might be completely wrong. I might be absolutely tinfoil hatting it. But I feel like that's the case. All right, cool. I think next up we will go ahead and use Leia. Let's whip out Leia and the Rebels. Got to get Leia with R2-D2 and Dragonus. And I just want loads and loads of crit damage or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A bit of crit damage. A little bit woo, a little bit wild, a little bit... we could use the Gungans here. Or I could save that. Begin the battle with that. I mean, armor protection really doesn't do much. I might just take in this one. Yeah. Might just take in this one. Still got 50% crit damage. It's got 55% health. I like that. We're going to go all in on Apo, baby. Let's whip out Leia. Let's whip her out. All right. Immediately, what we want to be doing. Just go ahead. Do some of this wonderful business over here. Whip back that TM. I don't actually want to take him below. I don't want to take him below 80% health. Because when Drogon does his basic, I definitely want him to be able to crit. That is a lot of damage, bro. That was a hell of a lot of damage. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Get out of here with your 500k crit. Wunderbar. Alright. Go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and... let's get everybody to focus on Leia. Except they can't, of course. Good times. Yeah. Go in on CX2 if we can. Can I potentially stun Nightfall Trooper? No. Let's burn down CX2. I do not speak any German. I know the word Wunderbar, and that's about it. See if we can also get rid of Nightfall Trooper. Strip back on Drogs. Gotta strip back on Drogon. There we go. Now we just have the fun of dealing with Lord Vader. Enough, Lord Vader. Release him. Oh, Drogon. You absolute monster. How much damage is my boy Drogon doing? You love to see it. All right. Wrap it up. Sometimes you gotta wrap it up when you're around Leia. And 9! Yeah, I know 9. Alright, cool. That's 2 down. Let's whip out the old dad bod Boba next. The bounty hunters. The bounty hunters. Go get Boba Fett. And our girl Fennec. Now, this has got Chirrut, so I'll feel rather calm about this one. Kindergarten bestimmt ouch. Auk? I'm sorry, I can't speak German, as you can see. As you can most likely tell, I cannot speak German. Here comes the damage. Here comes the boom. Gut punch. Does he not have the sword bonus to him? Oh, he's got the Luthenkron. Oh, I wasn't expecting Luthenkron. Alright, let's kick Luthen in the face then. Well, Luthen's dead. Boop. Got him! We got him, baby! Chirrut, you're next, buddy. Oh, okay, fine. We didn't even need the assist. Didn't even need the assist from Dad Bod. Dad Bod over here. It's just like, yep. I'm taking care of business. Oh my god, Fennec. Fennec coming in with the kicks to the face. God damn. God damn, son. Alright, Queen Amidala. We're flying through it now, baby. We're in the end game now. Oh, I've got my mace for offense, by the way, guys. I thought it'd be fun. I thought it would be fun to use mace for offense. taking in that support cron with Queen Amidala, this has to be one of my most favorite teams to use right now. It's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. Hey, what's going on, foot boys? Mine foot boys? Mine foot boys. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of... I love that. Have they got a tank revive? They do not. Let's see if we can get rid of Hu Yang. Huge Wang! Oh yeah, good night, Ahsoka. She didn't hang around too long, did she? A galactic legend, did you say? A galactic legend, did you say? Oh dear me. Now let's see if we can actually land a hit on Ezra. That'll be the real fun test. Can we actually land a hit on Ezra? Oh, we got one. We got one. Oh, we didn't have the damage output then. Let's see if we can pump it. Pump it up louder. Pump it louder, come on. Oh, come on, don't miss. Don't miss this Ezra right now. Don't do this to me, buddy. Don't do it to me. Oh, get wrecked, nerd. Love it. Support Cron is just that much fun. I'm doing great, Faust. How you doing, buddy? All right, so back wall. Back wall, we've got the Gungans. We also have a Hera team. We've also got these guys and Tarkin clones. Oh, I could see... Yeah, we could Sidious that one as well. Instead. So we've got some options here. Let's clear north first. I want to get around to fleet. I want to clear around to fleet first. So, where's Rey? Rey is over here. Unaligned forces ours. But Scratcher. But Scratcher. Right, I want a lot of armor penetration. We need a whole lot of penetration going on right now. That's a lot of penetration. What a whole lot of love. I think I might just take in this one. I might just take in the Trench Cron because I like all that armor pen. Shorty droids with support Cron compete Dark Ray Cron in TW. That's awesome. All right. Let's take in this weird smorgasbord team. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and just do some of this flip-flam-flugels. They're going to get that crit hit immunity right back because that is how they like to play the game. Let's increase cooldowns over here. And then just do a little bit of that hit action. Once again, I'm just going to get rid of the crit hit immunity. And I think... kind of want to stun over there. Yeah, let's stun over here. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Good. Great. Smashing. Good. Now we can unload here, make sure that Rey hits ult. Just like that. Almost feels like a waste to use this extra hit, so I'm just going to do this. Help me build back up. Help us build it up, Buttercup. Let's get him. Get him, get him, get him. Just the basic. Just the basic. Just the basically what we want to do. All right. Eating the hits. Yep. We can basic here. Ouch. The pain and the suffering. Let's see. Can we just Malicos? Ooh. Oh, that is so rude. The timing on that. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable, Jeff. Needed him to take a turn, truth be told. We might be in a spot of bother up at Elroy Farm right about now. Yep, screwed. Or, no, we've only got 2 stacks. Yeah, we're totally screwed. We're totally screwed, guys. I screwed it. Screwed the pooch with the timing. Screwed the pooch with the timing. Let's back up. Back it out. I guess we're going to have to try and Starkiller it. Now I've lost all of my advantage. All of my advantage. Great. Great. Thank you, Saul. Ewoks will win, trust. With advice like that, Night Fox, you can suck a sack of dicks. Alright, let's try and Star Killer it then. We'll go ahead and grab... Where is it? Where is my Sidious Cron? There it is. Dang, Rey! Yeah, the Rey Barriss Cron is kind of... I should have just taken Star Killer. Would I steer you wrong? Why, yes you would. yes you would. Quite. Alright, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Let's throw this out. We need the shock over here, please. Thanking you. Let's go ahead and keep doing this for now. Keep doing this for now. Okay, that's fine. If we could, pretty please. Throw this out. There we are. She's in the DI. We're in the DI now. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Genuinely wasn't expecting that to happen that way. I was expecting him to go into DI like that. Alright, good. Should be okay here now, I think. All the same. Kind of want to stun Ben. Or we could just miss him. We could just miss him as well. That's fine. I don't want Ben doing that. I don't want Ben doing that. Alright, let's just work over here. That was real nice. Call it down. Got him. Don't be that guy, Ben. What have I told you? Alright, cool. We got it. Whew, baby. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So we've got DR over here. DR over here. Let's whip out the old Gungans then. Tarpals is usually the team that I would use here. Because we do like to be able to cleanse stuff. Now he does have a Zaalbar Cron, so she is going to revive. But we're going to risk it for the biscuit. Let's send it. Thank you, Pepper Derby. 2-1 this week. I'm not confident in my abilities to win this one now, because I've lost what I feel is too many battles. Let's have a look over here. Yeah. Just do a little bit of that. Hopefully get... That's what we are looking for. That is what we are looking for, baby. Poke him. Oh, the damage. Sure. Yeah, get out of here, boy. Poke your finger. Get her. Good times. Good times. Love to see it. Right, okay, so we've got Keller and Beck, which we can Queen Amidala solo. What shall I use against Baylan? What shall we use against the Baylan? What shall we use against him? What shall we use against the Baylan? What shall we use against him? Don't you know? It's a Baylan with a triple Omicron. So what shall we use against the Baylan? What shall we use against him? Let's have a look. Sid solo, obviously. I could use Jabba here. I could just Jabber it. Yabba Jabba Doodah. That saves me Sidious for the back wall. Let's go Hut Cartel then. Whip these guys out. Whip them out real good. What's this? What's this? There's laughter in the air. Yeah, sure. Jedi Master Mace Windu? Is that... Does he actually counter them? I have no idea. Oh, thanks, bro. Use the Apocron? Slack. I don't have the Apocron. It's on defense. I mean, we can use JML here if you Mace if you want. I've got a nice little datacron for this with Ayla, with a lot of defense and health steal. I did, Foxy. Should we give it a try? Shall we give it a try? Oh, screw it. Let's just science it. Let's just science it. What's the point of using a new character unless you can actually use a new character? I might start with this. Heal immunity. Yeah. We'll get that 1 tap. We'll get that 2 tap. He counterattacks. He does the big AoE thingamabobs. Now, do we go for the AoE? We're going to call Dapper here to assist. Or do I do the decapitation? Hard to say. I think we'll figure it out. Oh, I was hoping it would do a little bit more damage than that, truth be told. Oh, I should have done the other one. Oh, here we go. Boom! Oh, DI! DI saved his keister. Go on. Oh, Dapper, honey! Dapper! 170k. Nice. That was kind of sexy. That was kind of sexy. Quite sexy there. Alright, good. Yeah, we'll get around to using JML. Okay. It's just about where I use it. I'll probably end up using it over here somewhere, I guess. Yeah, because we could Sid solo that. Using the Great Mother's Cron would be cooler? Yeah, absolutely. Let's just whip that one out from the dead. Let's go ahead and C solo this one then. I see a sea solo shining through. I see a sea solo, and that's what I'll do to you. So don't be afraid to let them show. Sea solos, beautiful, like an angel. All right, come on then. Let's be having you. Mine, I'll get round to using JML when I'm ready, buddy, okay? We'll use JML, don't you worry. We'll use JML. All right, Granny's got a gun. Granny's got a gun. Go ahead and do a basic here. How dare you? How dare you do such things to me? Can we hurry up and hit ults already? Thank you. That's what I was waiting for. My opponent has levy ships under endurance. Oh gosh. I think he may well have accidentally set the wrong capital ship. Okay, Rex 5. Rex 5. So what should we do against that, guys? What should we do against Rex 5s? Normally I'd like Qui-Gon Jinn, but I have a feeling that's actually on defense. Maybe I took it off defense? I'm not sure. Oh. Debuffs ramping offense. Could Malgus it. Malgus it is probably better banners. Yeah, let's Malgus it. Sith Empire. Your new empire? Yeah, it's my new empire. Your new empire! Yeah, it's my new empire. See about some health over here. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I don't know if you can tell, Scribe, but I can't take anything Swigger related seriously now. Also, pirates, really? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Sometimes, Malgus, I hate you. Sometimes I genuinely hate you. Just like, big hits, yeah, how about no, I'll just miss instead. What an absolute dingus. Dingus. I don't know why I put the fear there. It makes no sense to actually put it on 5s. Okay. I should probably actually be focusing on over here. Come on. Yep, that's going to do loads of damage to me. That is a chunky 5s, mind. That is a chunky 5s. A hunk of chunk. Let's go ahead and sucky sucky. That 5s has got a lot of protection and very little health. But still plenty of defense for us. Shock him. This is the calling. It's shocking and appalling. It would be great if you could stop just healing up so much right now. Let's go ahead and do this. Frustration. That's so annoying. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I think the Sith Lords decided they'd had enough. They were just like, no, enough of this nonsense. Enough of this nonsense. Good stuff, Foxy. Okay, so let's clear fleet, and then we'll use the rest of our teams on the back wall. Triple meta fleet defense. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. Joy of joys. Alright. Safe to say you should use JML next. If somebody says use JML next one more time, there will be no JMLs. No JMLs at all. Alright, cool. We won the coin flip at the start. You went 0-3 with one tie and lost 2 banners. Oh, God. That sucks, dude. Use Ewoks? Right, Foxy, you're banned. Foxy, get out of here, bro. You're banned. Slack. How you doing, buddy? Right. Come on, then. Let's just secure this. Secure the victory. Because I do not want any nonsense coming through and messing things up for me. Good. Pew, 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 pew. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Destroy his hangars so that he might not reinforce. Or try it anyway. Oh, look at him with the scimitar trying to be all fancy. Him trying to be all fancy. Joke's on you. I too am fancy. Okay. Good stuff. Dupe, 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 dupe. Whoop! Got him. Nailed it. Absolutely go after the TIE Daggerino. Do not want none of that business. Get him going. Get her going. And take out the capital. Good times. Your tie was lost by 50k GP and 2 banner loss was against an account 5 mil bigger than me. Oh, flicks, mate. Brutal, pal. You beat Lord Vader Apo CX2 with a level 15 JML Cron squad? Wasn't it? Yeah, it is a counter. The only reason I don't use that counter is because I need the Hodocron elsewhere. I need the JML, the Hodocron to counter Slacker. I'm sure somebody in the chat will be able to help you out, mine. If not, we can talk about it after the end of GAC. Alrighty-roo. Alrighty-roo. Alright now. Baby, it's alright now. Well, let's go ahead and get the TIE Bomber. Where is the bomber? There he is. Get it. 6 versus Lord Vader. Can't wait to see the report afterwards. He is struggling with your Lord Vader, bro. Alrighty. All in. Let's just basic over here. Hopefully get some assists. Mass assist now. Come on. Loving all of the assists that I'm getting. Oh, yeah, sure. He gets assists. Was really hoping we would finish him off. Yeah, he's getting more assists than I am, which is a shame. It's not gonna... It shouldn't be the determinant of if we win or lose this battle, but it's frustrating when the RNG is not with us. When the RNG is not with him, this is what happens. Pew-pew. Pew-pew. Boing whip. Let's go ahead and take that boy out. Love to see it. Please don't do that. Please refrain. Won't you refrain from breaking my heart? I'm so in love with you. I'll be forever true. That you give me no reason why you're making me work so hard. Oh god, my voice broke then. Apologies. That should give me no, that should give me no, that should give me no soul. Yeah, why not? Nice assists we're getting here today, guys. We're getting all of the assists. And by all of the assists, I mean we are getting none of the assists. I would very much appreciate it if we were to get a few more of the assists. The assisticles would be appreciated. Good. Burning loins, recover some banners. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. www.destroysomeships.com. Love it. You ever use endurance versus exec? Yes. Absolutely. Now, this particular comp I dislike. But we have to actually win this battle. We actually have to win this battle in one tap because I can't afford to drop any more battles. So we need to take in Mace over here. I'll get Bit Dynasty's video up because he's my go-to bro. Here's my go-to bro. Mace and the Galactic Republic. Alright, so we need you, and we need you, and we need you, and you, and then we need Ebon Hawk. The Ebola Hawk. So let me remind myself of how we actually do this battle. Comes in. We need to do a basic on the punishing one to make sure he does the attack. Then we put the crit hit immunity first special on to our sexy Rexy. They should take him out eventually. First special then with the thingamabob. Okay, cool. How you doing, Ali? Do you think less people will go for pirates? I think the amount of people going for pirates is going to be infinitely small anyway. I've never seen that one. You'll have to show it to me soon. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this over here. Get him going. Then we are going to go like this. They should pretty much kill him. Good. Now he uses this AoE at the start. We reinforce over here. Just do the basic to gain some extra turn meter. Basic. Is it basic? I think it's basic here, yeah. Wow, that damage. Huge. I don't want any of this smoke right now. Hold up. Let's see what actually happens here. He reinforces there, just seeing what he does. Basic, basic, yeah. We did the basic there, that was all good. Different reinforcement. What's the next special? Yeah, okay, so we do. We do use this. That's okay, I think. That's good. That's standard. I don't like it, but it's standard. Now I feel anxious. Now I feel nervous. I do not like losing the 5s. Definitely want the crit hit immunity there. Please don't take the capital. I think he is going to take the capital right now, but get rid of that at least. Oh, we're so lost Anakin. Recover that. I think I have to do this just to take out Xanadu Blood, because I think his capital ship is going to take over next turn anyway. Oh, it didn't. Okay, so we should be able to reinforce then. Huge. I want the damage output more than anything. He's definitely going to take over. Yeah, there it goes. Oh my god, this is so messy, guys. So messy. I was expecting a little bit more healing than that, truth be told. Oh, come on, does he have to have the full heal at that point? This is awful. For fuck's sake. That's game, that is. That's game. Man. Oh! Oh my god, what? I mean, I don't think we're going to score well enough in banners now for this to make a difference. But, damn. Okay, let's whip out Sidious solo. We need to get every solo now. We need to get every solo to land. That was insane, guys. That was insane, dude. Alright, Sid. I need you to do your stuff. I need you to do your stuff, Sid. This is so sketchy right now. How did he not die there? This isn't feeling great. That feels better. I was like, I swear these guys had 5 stacks. There we go. There we go. God damn. God damn. Okay. Okay. So, Gungans. We could Bo-Katan Mandalore the Gungans. Trying to think of areas. We could probably Jabba solo the Tuskens. Bo-Katan Mandalore the Gungans. I'm pretty sure that Jabba will solo that. What shall we use against Mon Mothma? Mon Mothma, Kal-Katarn, Cara Dune with a Momocron. It's interesting. Not one I'm used to seeing on defense. Wampa has a pretty good success rate against this. But I don't want to get caught behind Cara Dune. I really don't want to get caught behind Cara Dune. So, Tuskens, I think we just Jabba solo. So it's going to be Raider and Warrior. Yeah, Jabba solo is fine here. I got anything with like some health steal or something. Alright. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's have a look. Let's just auto basic until we hit ult. Auto basic until we hit ult is the idea. Because this is like the most boring strategy in the world, but that that basic does increase our ultimate. You have an R9 Wampa, easy going. It's more about if we deal too much damage to Dark Cara Dune, and she's not taking turns, she can have constant potency up, and we'll never kill her. Because she'll just revive all the time, you know what I'm saying? Let's just throw this out. Let's just throw it out regardless. The resisting is frustrating, but I guess we will have to make do. Catch it. Fine, fine, fine. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. Maybe I'll just put it back on auto basic. I just want this ult to go up so that we can, like, kill Chieftain or something. Ult to go up to kill Chieftain so that then we can win. Then we can win. Just keep on basicing, baby. The tenacity on this warrior must be insane right now. One more basic. One more basic, baby. Ba 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 dum ba bum ba bum ba ba ba. Eat him. Got him. I'm back into auto basic. Good. A mission successful, potentially. Gonna need to use ult 5 times because the summon for some reason revives. Yeah, it's because the check to see if he revives is at the start. So basically, when you start the battle and he's summoned, if this guy is still alive, he'll have an automatic revive, even if you get rid of this guy. So yeah, he'll always revive once. So if he's dead and then you have defeated him the second time, then he won't get it. Come on, Jabba! Jabba! Let's eat him. Good stuff. Jabba poking him and making fun of the Tuskens. Yeah, that's his shtick. Beskar. I'm probably better off actually just using basics here, so that I can ult faster and not do stuff like that and kill him. Cool. Let's just blind him all the time. Blinded by the lights, revved up like a deuce. Never seen Jabba solo? Yeah, it's just for the banners more than anything. It takes time, as you can see. We've got a minute and a half left. I think I missed one of the turns, but there we go. Nailed it. Okay, cool. So, we've got Bo-Katan that we can do up here. People are saying Wampa here, but honestly, I really don't want to risk it. Let's see banner math. Let's see banner math right about now. What's the difference? He's got 1978. It was a very good year. I've got 1588. We need 390 banners. We get 260 for there, and we need to divide that by 3. I need a 43 banner average. 43 banner average to win. Okay, that's great. That's great. Let's Bo-Katan Mandalore these guys. Or should we just JML them? Should we just JML it? It's probably more reliable, I guess. How do you get out of Carbonite? Win lots of GACs. Win lots of GACs. Let's get the old boss Nass out. Whip out the boss Nass. How is it? Is it? Yeah. It's Phalanx. Right. I mean, maybe we just JML it. Maybe we just JML it. I can't imagine we'd need it elsewhere, right? Let's get Jedi Revan. And have I got anything with a load of protection? That's got 35%. Actually, the protection doesn't matter per se, does it? because we're not really dealing damage. We're not really dealing damage. Let's just gain... No, actually, don't want that. We're not really dealing damage, per se. We don't actually need that. Starting with protection. Let's use this so that we've got a lot more health. All right, let's go for it. JML, we're finally using it. So the idea is we need to get rid of the shield Jenny. So let's do that. Basic over here. Let's pass it around, cleanse off all this crap, get the damage in over there. Yeah. Mass assist. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Oh. Frustration. That makes sense. Not this time, though. Good. Oh no, you death marks my JML! What will I do? Good stuff. I mean, that was kind of weird, but good stuff. You've lost it. You've lost it. Call him in. Really irritating when they keep on doing that. I will be honest. It's like, yep, we're just going to interrupt your bonus turn. Focus down Barbar Jinx. Got him. Pass it back round. Yeah, let's just get rid of Boss Nass. Makes sense to me. Can we just recover now? Just a little bit. Because I'm going to need some banner recovery. Actually, I shouldn't, but we'll do it anyway. For posterity's sake. All in. Got it. He barely survived. You're absolutely right, Aatrox. It was a bit touch and go there for a minute, wasn't it? Okay, so to the teams that we've got Bane. I didn't realize we had Bane. We got Bane. All right. So we still got Bane and we still got Bo-Katan Mandalore. So we're clearly going to use Bane somewhere. What's this? Just depends where we want to use Bane. Maybe we use Bane here or we use Bane here. What do you got? Where do you guys want to see which team? Bane the Mon Mothma? Alright, let's do that. Bane the Mon Mothma. Here's the Bane of the Rebel Alliance. Bane solo, get out of my house. We'll take in Bane Dooku with a Dooku Cron, because why not? Won't Bane eat bananas? Eat banners? Not really, no. No, because you're still undermanning. And if you don't lose the unit, even better. Let's increase cooldowns. And nearly kill everybody. And let's go ahead and just get rid of her and, you know, then win. We'll just win. Got it. Alright. Let's go ahead. Grab Bo-Katan Mandalore at the end. I guess we'll do this. Mandalorians get retribution for 3 turns. Yeah, let's do that. Have you seen the little animation, Jar Jar? Yeah, I have, Ginge. We actually had it in a GAC this week at some point. It was awesome. I feel like we get rid of Padawan Sabine Wren. It's a bit of Mando on Mando action, which is pretty sad. Call him in. She gone. Oh, she doubly gone. She's so gone. How about you, General Syndulla? Burn it to the ground. Let's heal up Paz. Burn it to the ground again. Wonderful. Yeah, you're a Traya. You are a Traya, Ahsoka. I'll give you that much. No. Oh, dear me. See us, General Syndulla. Alrighty. That should be the GAC. You gotta love a Traya. You do gotta love a Traya. She's not part of the 2%. Nope. A victory for the tribe, ladies and gentlemen. A victory for the tribe. My bro over here, Explosive, put up a good fight, man. So that was good. That was good. We dropped some silly banners, I think. We dropped some silly banners, like the loss against Mace just shouldn't have taken in the triumvirate there at all. And then the drop versus Rey. Yeah, I probably should have just taken in Starkiller instead of Maul. But a win's a win. Have I ever gone against Nooch? No. I don't know what Nooch's skill rating is. Where does Nooch hang out? Is he in Kyber? Is he in Kyber 1, I mean? Do. Let's have a look. Swigger.gg. Nooch too good. Nooch too good. Nooch too good. Swigger.gg. I have no idea where Nooch plays. Nooch too good main. He is... He's in Kyber 2, but he's in the bottom end of Kyber 2. So it's unlikely that Nooch and I would face up. Nooch started over, I think. What do you mean started over? What, you mean he doesn't play his main account anymore? This is... I mean, this says Nooch too good main. So, yeah, it looks like he's sort of flitting between Kyber 3 and Kyber 2 at the moment. So he's Kyber 3 here. He went on a good win streak. Looks like he lost one recently, and then he's back on the climb. So he's doing well. Doing well. Nooch's current main is not his first account. Oh, is that right? So this isn't his first account? He has a big account? Oh, that's cool to know, Anktha. Nooch to Lightspeed? That was one of his new accounts that he did, right? When he started like seeing how quickly you can whale. Was he doing he was doing a series at one point where he was spending $100 a week, was it? His first account is called Nooch TV Rollin. Nooch TV Rollin Swigger. This is a 12.6 mil. Ah, this one's in Kyber 1. This one's in Kyber 1. So, 3614, he's like just in Kyber 1. So theoretically, I could face up against him if he keeps on climbing or if I keep on losing. Yeah, like that's literally a week's worth of battles apart. Already did Baby GAC off stream. It was a hopeless endeavor. You've been running that for a while, and a different guy had been running it for a year before that. Sorry, Jay, you run Nooch TV Rollin? Hey, C Steam Roller 77, thank you so much. Gear 13 advice? Yeah, okay. What advice you want on Gear 13? Apologies. Nooch isn't really using that account anymore. Gotcha, Cerevax. Same guild as Nooch, so it's kind of a guild account. Gotcha. Just farming guides? Yeah, it's kind of tricky. The farming guides are basically... The basic premise is PvE will get you Gear 13. Mostly through stuff like raiding, right? All this good stuff over here. All this good stuff for later relic levels. All this good stuff over here for Gear 12 plus. This is all coming from your raid performance. So investing in raid teams will help you get more of this guild currency so that you can then convert it into gear levels for other characters to keep advancing. That's the most cost-efficient way of actually getting that done. Outside of that, being in a good guild also gives you TB, so you end up getting things like Kyrotech very frequently. If you're unlocking planets like Zepho and Mandalore, meaning you need to have teams like Jedi Knight Cal, and you need to have teams like Bo-Katan Mandalore. Building accounts that can get you rewards is the best way to improve your income of good gear to help you develop your roster further. So, that's kind of it. Oh, Shadow CGC, shout out to your guildmate Explosive for the round. Hell yeah, you did well, man. Currently watching your free-to-play comps for a new raid. Let's go. Hell yes, Urban Blaster. Which one comes first, Bo-Katan Mando or the Gungan farm? I mean, Bo-Katan Mando definitely gives you a lot more than Gungans. Like, it used to be Gungans were super valuable because of the raid, right? They used to be a really good raid team, and now their raid has ended. And now his raid has ended. So now Gungans' only real benefit is that they're quite good in PvP. They're okay in some planets on TB, but nothing special. So I would say Bo-Katan Mandalore is infinitely more important than Gungans right now. Bo has Keller and Beck, so you need, so it's way better. I mean, there's that as well. Been watching your channel for a while now and I started a free-to-play account with Mod at the moment. With Mod? How you doing, Cracked, by the way? A Boba in Relic is only good for 5 months of playing? Is a Boba in Relic only good for 5 months of playing? Do you mean you've been playing for 5 months and you've only got Boba Fett in Relics? I would say you're probably lacking behind a little bit there. You're probably investing too much in other areas. As in, you're probably spreading your resources too thinly to progress to relic levels. You want to focus on individual teams, one at a time, on specific goals. So for example, my free-to-play account that I started in December, so it's about 6 months old now, is 2 relic levels away from Executor now. So that means I've got Boba Fett, Bosk, Cad Bane, TIE Fighter Pilot, Darth Vader, I'm missing one, Piet, all in relics. So you should be able to get a lot more than that. Any chance they do something about the clone spit? I doubt it. Jabroni, I doubt it. Your guild wanted us to aim for Mace for the second appearance. Now we don't have to. You almost have Vader in relics? Good. He's a really good relic to have. What about Arnold? What about Arnold? I've been doing good so far. Account level 75. My character's at 70, and I have a gear 7 Ezra. Good stuff, brother. Hey, that's awesome, Dave. That's awesome business, brother. Oh, sorry. Could I face Arnold? I think Arnold is much higher than me in GAC. I think Arnold is much, much higher. I think he's around like 3,800, 3,900, maybe 4,000. I'll find out now. Arnold T101 in Swigger.gg. He is currently 377. He's had a bit of a loss streak recently. Oh my god. Yeah, he normally hangs around the 4,000 skill rating mark, but he must have been on a massive loss streak. He's like 70 skill rating away from me right now. I don't know if he lost his current match, but that would put us closer and closer together. Because I've won this round, I'll get about 43 skill rating, bringing me up to just under 3,750. And if he's lost this round, he will drop like 40 odd banners, and he'll go down to 3,730 or so. So we'd be very close then, but not close enough to match up. He's been touching grass. He's been... Whoa, are you allowed to do things other than Galaxy of Heroes? My favorite drink? Whiskey. Any tips for a 5v5 squad arena team for a free-to-play team? So squad arena isn't really an area you should focus on. What you should focus on is fleet arena. Okay? The reason you want to focus on fleet arena is because of crystals. So farm a good fleet, the Executor. Farm the Executor, and it will help you get to the first in fleet arena very, very quickly. That first in fleet arena can get you 400 crystals every single day. You will not get anything like that from squad arena. Squad arena rewards give you squad arena tokens these days. They used to give you 500 crystals a day if you ended up first, but now all you get is 900 squad arena tokens and 50k crystals, 50k credits. So focusing on a team for this is pointless, in my opinion. Don't take that the wrong way. Focus on fleet arena, and whatever you happen to invest in to get your fleet is the team that you'll use in squad arena. So if you've got Bosk bounty hunters, just use them and hang around in 1,000th until you can get to a point that you can start climbing. Why don't I load up some videos about my free-to-play account like Nooch, how far it is? I plan on doing that, Bokken. So basically, I'll hop onto it now just to show you. But essentially, I've been waiting until I was getting Executor. Waiting until I get Executor. And I should be getting it this coming month, I think. I hope so. And I know I haven't been the fastest in getting this exec. But that's because I haven't been playing it super, super diligently. And as well, I didn't exactly force myself into a massive, massive guild. When I started that free-to-play account, I wanted to make sure that I stayed in a reasonable guild. I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but because of my exposure inside of the content creation sphere, as soon as I mentioned I'm doing a free-to-play account, I had people going, come join my 500 mil GP guild. And I'm like, that defeats the purpose of me trying to relearn the early game, right? Because if I'm in a 500 mil GP guild, I'm getting good boxes in raids straight away. I'm already in rote TB. I'm getting Reva shards. I'm getting extra get 2, get 3, getting loads of currencies and loads of gear and all this sort of nonsense, right? And it would change the farm. It would change the experience, right? So this is my free-to-play account now that I've had since December. I am quite literally... All I need right now to unlock Executor is to take Piet from R6 to R8. So I need like 30 more Zin biddies, 29 Zin biddies, a bit more of the other relic mats, some flawed signal data, and some Aero mags. And then I need 26 more shards of the Razor Crest. And unfortunately, it just never flipping appears in this store. So I'll probably have to end up using crystals to get those last 26 more shards, right? Then I'll be able to get Executor. And I feel confident that when I get Executor, I'll be able to climb in Fleet Arena a little bit higher. What's the plan for the first GL? Currently, no plan. Currently, no plan. What I've decided to do to keep this account interesting for me is I want to know what it feels like for a brand new free-to-play player to try and focus on new releases. Okay, and I know it's a stupid idea, guys. It's not a smart thing to do. But I think that would make for a more interesting journey than go, oh yeah, I'm going to go get Jabba now. So my plan at the moment is as soon as I finish the Executor farm, is I'm going to finish off Duel of the Fates. I'm going to get these guys up to like Relic 7 so I can start getting myself some better mats. Then it's going to be sort of some raid teams I'll probably get Nest up so I can get to about 1 million points in the raid. And it's going to be a case of saving up the crystals every 2 weeks to try and get the 5-pack pull of each new marquee and see how does that change the experience of farming new characters. GL Hondo Rush? No, not necessarily. I mean, it might organically work out that way because I'll be getting the new pirates, but I imagine me going back and getting, you know, like Hondo, for example, which will work in the raid, but R9ing Hondo will be a tall order. And I think there is OG Ezra to R7. There's some weird characters to get, right? How you doing, Wolfie? I resisted getting GLs for the longest time. I thought they were bad for the game. I didn't focus on getting GLs until after the great nerf. That's fair, Bone. Get Afra. Night Fox, get out of here. Is it important to focus on hoarding credits and training droids to level up your ships? In the early game, correct, Justin, it's a pain in the arse. It's still a pain in the arse for me. 6 months down the line, I have got a selection, like I've got some credits now. You can see I've got 30 million fleet credits. I'm deliberately not spending those because I know that when I unlock the Executor, that's going to be 10 million fleet credits minimum to level it up, right? And then there's starring it, and then there's the abilities on it. And I don't have like the prestige to throw at it. These guys need 1 million fleet credits each to level up. The training droids do become an issue. So yes, you do have to think about that. You can't, like, for example, I've got these Geo fleets. It would be great if I could take all these to level 85, max out their stars. I've got the capability to, and max out their abilities. That would be great, right? I would have another fleet. The problem is you would lose all of your fleet credits, and I don't want to be in a situation where I unlock the Executor and I can't level it up. Good job, Ali. I'm proud of you. CLS or C3PO first? Depends what you're going for, footboys. It depends what you're going for. Like, C3PO without CLS is kind of nyeh. CLS without C3PO is better, but, you know. You're going for Jabba? Gotcha. Yeah. So you need to get, like, Jedi Knight Luke and stuff as well, don't you? You're still 12.5 mil Kyber 1 and don't have all the GLs. That's fair. R9 Poncho Bros first. R9 is very, very hard on an early free-to-play account. Especially, like I said, I didn't jump myself into some massive, massive guild. I'm in a guild that's like 100 mil GP or something like that. What are we? We're 128 mil GP. I was quite happy. I got myself 600k in the raid. 600k in the raid, not too shabby, right? In a 6-month-old free-to-play account. Quite happy with that. I'm hoping that we can at least hit the first box. I'm hoping we hit that first box because I really do need some of the... And I desperately need this Mark III. Desperately need the Mark III. Bow, 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 bow. Your next farm is Pizza the Hut. Yeah, it's a good one. Hey, what's going on, Arctic? How you doing, bro? I'm at the point where I farm the latest and get every new release for a 5-pull and 3 singles, always 6-star after 1 week. Yeah, there you go, Traya. That's kind of where I want to go with my free-to-play account. Once I've set it up. The most important thing on that free-to-play account is to get myself Executor. Now, my Fleet Arena Shard has already got some Executors, so that's going to make things tricky. As you can see, a lot of Executors, but I'm hoping they're not going to be knocking me down all the time for the sake of it. I'm hoping that there's a Fleet Shard and they'll be kind in rotations and stuff like that, and I can get my 400 crystals a day, and 400 crystals a day over 2 weeks should get me a decent amount of crystals, so we just have to hope, I guess. Just have to hope. Need to finish off this punishing one as well. Did I already refresh Keller and Beck today? I have refreshed Keller and Beck already. I could farm some mats. These things are so flippin' annoying. You need so many of those blue circly ball things. And these things. Just farm them. Good. Good stuff. Yay! Still need more of them. Still need more. Spend Mark III currencies on Zetas. No, Tobe. Only Fleet. Only Fleet. If you're looking for Zeta mats, I do not recommend you use that. You just buy it from here. Just buy it from here. Yeah, sure. Let's grab this. Ooh, Plo. I need you. I need you, Plo. Give us a Ploey. So yeah, I wouldn't use this to get Zeta mats. I wish I could get Razor Crest shards. Alright, cool. The Sith trio eat those blue balls like nobody's business. I wonder how many R9s they're going to put on Hondo. I'm hoping they don't put any more. Buying it from the Fleet Currency store is not enough. It totally is, Mel. It's just everybody wants every Zeta all the time immediately. And then they buy Lightspeed bundles and they get, like, you know, 6 or 7 relic characters immediately. And they're like, I need a load of Zetas now. It's a problem, sure. But I do not recommend using Mark III currency. Especially if you've not gotten over the Kyrotech hump. If you've not gotten over the Kyrotech hump, you definitely shouldn't be doing it. Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boo. Grab it. Grip it and rip it. I'm definitely going to have to start buying that from there, though. What a pain. What a pain. If you have the DC with high defense and 400% offense from defense, does the 400% happen after the defense is applied? That's a good question. It should happen afterwards, yes. Because I believe they work like mods, so that the Datacron bonus applies before you've even entered the game. As in the bonus to your stats. What happened to Arnold's streams lately? What do you mean, Mystery? What's the best mods for Jedi Knight Anakin? Usually you want him doing a lot of damage, so usually it's like crit damage and offense on the cross, crit damage on the triangle. Non-Swigger question. Why is it so friggin' hot? I feel you, Dave. I feel you. I'm Scottish. I didn't sign up for this. I'm Welsh, bro. We know better. Focus on assault battles and your Zeta income will vastly increase. You get 18 mats every 20 days. Are you talking about Zeta mats? You get a lot more than that. You get a lot more than that. Are you forgetting about your weekly challenges in ships? You're forgetting about these popping around twice a week? You know, you get an extra 4 Zeta mats a week from here. You know what I mean? That's an extra 16. A month. They say uniques always apply first exception for JMK lead. Any plan for the Gungans? I don't know. That's Egnard's shtick. Does it always take long to hit level 85? No. No, it used to take months. And now you can do it in like days or weeks, depending on what you're doing. Thank you, Neo Riker. I'm English. I just need a Northern Irishman, and we've assembled the kingdom. We just need a Northern Irishman, and we've assembled the kingdom. Ah, yes. Isn't the Lightspeed bundle not Lightspeed? Isn't the Hyperdrive bundle now permanently on sale for $10? Yeah. So you can hit level 85 for £10 with the Hyperdrive bundle. Straight to level 85 and you get loads. Like, this is so good value. Like, $10 for what you get here is amazing. Like, 2k crystals, bro. 10 million fleet credits. 20 million credits. 5,000 fleet currency. All of this. Look at all this gear. Chirotech is amazing for a tenner. So good for $10. And you get some energy as well. And a bunch of training droids. It's amazing. It's so good. It's so good. But this is a free-to-play account. I'm not going to buy the Hyperdrive bundle. Yeah, they dropped it down not too long ago. Ooh, Relic Ascension. Thank you. I'll take all of the free things. Love listening to your knowledge. It's fast. It's good. Bam, bam, bam. Everything you need to know is... Oh, thank you, Bokken. I try to learn about the game that I'm playing. It's an alt. Buy that. It's not an alt, Foxy. It's a free-to-play account. You know it's a free-to-play... Oh, I better set some defense. I have trash teams, so... bounty hunters. Bounty hunters. Let's get rid of it. Let's do it this way. There you go. Yeah. And let's also throw in my geos. Yeah. And it's like, you don't have any teams. So I guess we'll throw in... Who should we throw in as well? Should we throw in some, like... Sith and like separatists or something? Droidica and B2. What a team. Savage, Dave. I feel Savage is the better choice, personally. They used to... Yeah, when it first came out, it was $100. The Hyperdrive bundle. Now it's 10. You're sticking to the $0 on the account for 365 days? No, for all days. Have you gone for one... Oh, sorry, I've already read that one. Yeah, Savage. Yeah, it was a Naboo Team Aatrox. And then when I just about finished it up, the raids changed. I was like, okay. Okay. But I'm already doing more damage in this raid than I was in the Naboo raid, thanks to these solos. Well, thanks to Grand Moff Tarkin solo, and this team gets 300k. So really, I want to be farming Nest for another solo team, and then I should probably get Hondo, because if I do start working on new marquees, at least then I would potentially be getting new stuff. You forgot GAC. Whoa. Do. Bow. Sorry, did Rule of Two say something about it? I didn't see. Dave? Dave, thank you so much, bro. What's with the $50, brother? I appreciate you, good sir. That's amazing, man. Thank you. I have a lot of crystals, need about 65 more shards. Can we get some W's in the chat for Dave coming in with $50? What a dude. And then my phone just pinged. About 65 more shards for 7-star Leviathan. Gonna refresh the event. Yeah, it's a good idea. Oh, it's nothing important. But way too many folks aren't subbed. Let me sort that. Dave, you're such a nice guy, bro. Thank you. What's the trick to get those Temple Guard shards? Can't buy anything in the store. So the Temple Guard shards, I don't know if it's still in the store. I have no idea if it's still there. I'll use this opportunity to go to the store on my alt account. So that, on my free-to-play account, rather, so I can at least get the Kessel Run stuff. So, normally, where it was, I picked it up on my free-to-play account because it was free. So, ooh, web store. Let's get that. So it was like just here. It was $9.99, and then you can get a discount. There was a promo code there, you got it for free. But it's not here anymore, so... It used to just be on here. Solar Powered Tree coming in with the... Oh, Dave gifting 10 memberships out. Oh, my lord. Dave, you absolute gentleman. Thank you so much, dude. Dave coming in with the 10 gifted members. Thank you so much, brother. Would it be better to go for the Hondo Solar instead of Nest because he's on Cantina and Nest is on ships? It's a very, very good statement. And I'll say to you, why not both? Huh? Why not both? If I really wanted to, that could end up getting me an extra 600k. I think the initial thinking was that Nest won't have any Chirotechs, whereas I think Hondo does. Gonna turn off that alert on the memberships. Thank you so much, Dave. That's so nice. Because I need to change that alert, because that is annoying as balls. There we go. Shh. There we go. Dave, you absolute gent. Thank you, bro. I've not played in two or 3 years. I don't even know where to begin. Do you review people's characters and give recommendations? The rounder, I mean, I've been thinking about it. That's really Nooch's sort of area of Galaxy of Heroes. I occasionally go in and do the odd stream where we do roster reviews and stuff like that. I don't want it to become the thing that I'm known for. If that makes sense. Super chatted instead of gifted, because I'm an idiot. A generous idiot, but an idiot nonetheless. Well, you're a lovable idiot, Dave. I love you so much. Thank you, brother. I'm a cheapskate. What? The free Temple Guard shards goes until July 10th. Oh, there you go. So if you go to the web store, you come over here, and it should be like here. Should be in the character section. And it'll be like a pack like this, but with Temple Guard, and you have to use Jedi Temple as the promo code. It's a $9.99 pack, gives you 66 shards for free. 0 money spent. Best investment for a free-to-play account. Ali Gal coming in with a membership. Thank you so much. 3 months strong on mine, Dave. First month was a gift, so it only says 2. What's up, Diesel Cheese? Quick question. How do you know how long we've got 3v3 GAC for, and which Zeta should I put on CX2? I've also got enough Omicrons for the ability. Okay. Yeah, so there's 1 more week of 3v3. There's 1 more week, then GAC will be off for a week. And, yeah, 1 more week, then it'll be off for a week. Then when it comes back, it will be back to 5v5, right? I just know it because it starts and you get 3 weeks worth of GAC. And then it ends for a week. Zareth gives roster reviews or roster roast for $25, private or public. Good for him. Like, I do streams. When I do my streams for roster reviews, I say you don't have to pay money. If you want to pay to skip the queue and get to the front of the queue, then it's $5. £5. You know, it's not a lot of money. I know, like, Zareth obviously charges 25. Nooch, I think, charges 10. Does Nooch charge 10? Something like that. I would feel bad. Maybe if I do it again, I'd charge 10. But usually, what I say that, and then typically speaking, we get so many requests to go through a load of roster reviews that the only people that end up getting reviews done are those that pay for them. You know? I've completely lost track of what I was actually doing. Let's go over here. This one. Get him! Got it. It's boiling hot at the minute. It's absolutely roasting right now. Ooh, we've got 99 energy. Let's get ourselves just a little bit of that additional flawed signal data, baby. Give it to me. Ah, yeah. So I need another 26 of this, but the real holdup is I've got nothing to break down until we get some arena payouts, raid payouts. Do you have any teams for end game content? You mean on the free-to-play account? Not really, no. I mean, it's only 6 months old. I have low-hanging fruit teams for the raid. That's absolutely true, Dave. You're not wrong, sir. Occasionally, we do absolutely destroy my liver. Occasionally, that does happen. I don't like the prereqs needed now. How long has that been a thing? A prereqs for what, Rounder? Sorry? Four flawed out of 6 used to be very bad once. I'll take it. I will take it. I'll take any little bit of... I hate this. It keeps on telling me... in the Journey Guide, they've always been there. Like, there's always been requirements for Journey Guide characters. Every single legendary character on here has always had requirements. You know? So yeah, it's like... This has always been a thing for, like, Emperor Palpatine. But this is the one that I'm close to. Look at that. It says 13 out of 14, but realistically you do need Razor Crest at 7 stars. I just need to do this. I'm so close. Hey, good stuff, Papa Derby. Maybe we'll have a little bit of a tussle, ruffle and buffle. That'd be great. Yeah, I know, Nighty, but it just feels like a waste, and it feels like, oh, maybe I could do something. Yeah, but no. It wants me to send in. They want me to send in I'm a Gundai to live up to his name. 6 months, 1.5 mil, and almost executive free to play. That's not bad at all. Thank you, sir. You can do it. No. No. Should you take Keller and Beck team to 7 stars because I'm not planning on relic them? And I can do 2nd level at gear 12. I don't know how good the team is going to be at that. Oh, I keep on doing this. How long do you predict for a 10 mil GP in game on a free-to-play account? Oh man, there are so many caveats to that. There are so many caveats to that. Because it really depends what guild you're in and where you focus. If you were like really, really good and you got to the top of Fleet Arena really quickly in your free-to-play account, you just like laser focused in on getting Executor and you got yourself into a big guild really, really quickly, you could get there a lot quicker than somebody that just farms random stuff, you know? So I really don't know. I really don't know. Mine's been 6 months for 1.5 mil. So if we just say 750,000 GP every 3 months, or we say 3 million GP a year, you might be there in 3 years. I think it will accelerate faster than that. I think it gets to a point where it picks up pace and then it slows down. I don't know, 3 years. 300k with Luminara and Trash Jedi, all at R5. Including I'm a gun die. I'm a gon' die. Going for the Lord Vader free to play is really rough. I mean, I really wouldn't go for Lord Vader free to play. That's just painful, dude. You have a 5-year-old free-to-play account that's only about 5 mil, but it took a 3 to 4 year break, so maybe a few years maybe. That makes sense, Flex. You're having trouble finding a good guild as a free-to-play player as 110 galactic power? Yeah, you would. You would, Justin. You'd have a hard time. But it can happen. Some guilds that are much bigger, you know, they might be 200-300 mil, and they'll just look for a guy that does tickets. And you'll be able to leech off them, basically. It's what I could do on this account, but I, you know, like I said, I didn't want to give myself the massive advantage of just jumping into a huge guild. Now, I don't mind. I feel like if I focus my roster and build it well, and I make myself enticing to a bigger guild, I wouldn't mind jumping then, because I feel like I positioned myself to be there, right? But, hey. At the moment, I'm quite happy, because for some reason I can hang in at 20 at Fleet Arena, and that gives me 100 crystals a day. So 100 crystals a day is still pretty good. And I'm going to need it because I will need to spend money to get... Not money, spend crystals to get stuff like Razor Crest done. Nice. Can I complete my Cantina? Well, the Cantina battles, yeah. It's already at 167, at 168. So I've obviously 2-starred something, but I don't really care. I don't really care. You do it from just using your allies usually in the early game. I wonder which one it was. Which one was it? Which one of you is 2-star? Which one was it? Ah! It's the Gar Suxon node. My 370 mil Rote guild has had people as low as 1.5 mil, though he got kicked for not getting raid tickets. That's rude, man. Of the guy not getting raid tickets, to be 1.5 mil in a 370 mil guild and then still not get your tickets is just rude. Gar sucks on my balls. What we got here? Grand Arena, no change. We lost. But I'll take... Woohoo, 250 crystals. I'll take it. I'll take it all day, every day. And an extra Zeta for me? Yeah. Oh man, we're at 2,494 crystals now. So there's 2 things that I'm going to need crystals for. One will be like... I mean, most likely Zimbiddles. So I could theoretically spend 1,400 and get Piet up to Relic 7. So then all he'll need is 1 more Relic level, right? Or I could spend it on getting Razor Crest shards to speed that up. Either way, we've got another 2 weeks before Thingamabob drops. We've got another 2 weeks before Executor comes. But in my 450 mil guild, there's the same thing happens, but with Chill Guild. That's fair trade. We still have low ballers in my guild in the raid. Some people just don't like farming raid squads. That's true. Speed mods is the most important for every character. Not for every character, but for like 90% of the game. It gets a little bit different in the late game. In the late game, you start farming more broader mods like offense sets and crit damage sets and potency sets and tenacity sets and that sort of thing. We have a 400 million GP guild and have taken in someone with 2.8 mil recently. The officers really just wanted someone that does daily stuff and gets his tickets and follows orders. That's fair, Cerevex. Didn't deploy in TB, didn't do the raid, didn't help in TW. Such a waste. He was there since I joined a month or so ago and only got kicked a few days ago. Fair. My 3.4 mil account went up against the 7 mil, 10 and 11 mil rosters. Yeah, sounds about right, Mike. But you can buy the shards every day when it's not there. Think you have to have done at least the first one, though. Sorry, Womp? What do you mean, bro? Good soldiers follow orders. They do. I started a Hyperdrive account on May 5th. I'm already 3 relics to Executor. Good business, bro. That's super quick. The RNG on the Razor Crest farm is the worst. It's horrendous, dude. For exec shards... Oh, sorry. So yeah, no, I'm not looking to buy the shards for the Executor. I'm not going to try and rush it to 7 stars or anything like that. I'll just need... it's the goddamn blueprints over here. 26 more of these, because this thing just never shows up in Fleet Arena. Store. Fleet Arena shipments. It's a pain in the ass. How long until your guild can do Rise of the Empire? Is that not even in the picture? This guild? I don't really know. I haven't been tracking. I don't think it's going to be in the picture for a while. Because, realistically, most of the guild won't be able to do anything in, like, Phase 1. I don't think I've got a team that could actually do anything in Phase 1. Well, maybe I could try and take in Bounty Hunters, and I think they'll just get absolutely destroyed. The main thing with Rote is the lion's share of the points comes from just platooning crap. How long until... Oh, sorry, I read that one. Can top that RNG Tier 2 for the Profundity. Oh, fun times. So you can get it for Get 3 currency. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm your swigger therapist. Ah, I try my best. Please post more about this account. I'll try. Can I stream unlocking Hondo? No. Absolutely not. Oh, the Galactic Legend. Yes, I'll do that when it's out. Absolutely. I'm not doing the Hondo mission. The Hondo unlock... sorry, I'm thinking the Afra unlock with Hondo is crazy. But the GL Hondo, I will be doing that when it's launched, yeah. No time for folks who don't want to farm raid squads right now. Like, fine. It's not your focus, fine. But this raid is so easy to get 1 mil. Oh, God, yeah. Super easy, Dave. Super easy. Like, they've never had... they've never had a raid drop that has been... like, this easy to lowball stuff. My Tarkin is already getting 300k at gear 12. He needs both Zetas, and he needs a specific mod set, but this is a 6-month-old free-to-play account, and I can still 300k with Tarkin, you know what I mean? And then if you get Nest, and you get Hondo, and you get this Keller and Beck team, which is great anyway, because getting Keller and Beck will help you unlock Bo-Katan Mandalore in the long run. I might try and get a second Jedi Vanguard team, but that's probably not on the cards, truth be told. If anything, it's tempting to just farm Scorch and, like, the Darkside clones to go with Tarkin, so that I can take advantage of that at a later date, but I'm not sure how feasible that's going to be for me. 3KK plus me? 3,000? 3 million? Probably means 3 million, right? Hello, Chonks. Smedges. Smedges, you are the bear of the house. You are the bear in the big blue house. Oh, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Look at this big bear. Look at him. You see these paws here? You see these paws? These are the paws of a bear. Yes. He likes a belly scritches. I have two. I have 2 cats. This one's called Smudge. And your Smudges, you're called Smudgy Bear. Yeah. I don't know if Indy is in here still. Indy. I don't think she is. No. My little black kitten is not here. The little black kitten is not here. Oh, there she is. Hello, Indy. Come here, my girl. This is Indy. Say hi, Indy. You're a good girl. She's a little girl. Yeah, little girl, ain't she, my girl? Yeah. They're adorable? Yes, they are. Who was my first relic on the free-to-play account? Darth Vader. Darth Vader, and he was also my first Zeta. Put it on Merciless Massacre. And that's paid off. That's been worthwhile. Treats for Smudgy Bear and from Bomber. You want dreamies? Indy, you want dreamies? Come on in. Where is the... Oh, there it is. The Dreamy Jar. Alright, come here, my girl. I know how crazy you get when it comes to dreamies. She gets a little wild when it comes to dreamies. Look at how keen she is already. Oh, she likes the dreamies. Don't bite the finger. You can lick. Licking is fine. Just don't bite, okay? No biting. No bite. Nope. No biting. What is it? Good girl. Good girl. Lick. Licking. Licking, not biting. Alright. She loves the dreamies. Dreamy girl. You okay? I don't know why she licks the thumb but bites the finger. Licks the thumb. Bites the finger. You good girl? Why are you being so strange, Indy? Okay, last one. Ow. Oi! Don't be biting. No bites. Smudges, you want dreamies? Smudge, you want dreamies, my guy? You want dreamies? Down she goes. Come here, my bear. What's Daddy got for you? What's Daddy got for you, fat boy? Hey? What's Daddy got for you? Hello, baby. Ah. Ah. Huh? You're making Smudge go crazy.
Oh, sorry.
Smudge, what's this? Ow!
Oh. Smudge, what's to do with you?
Ha! 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 Cold. No. Leave it there.
Oh.
Leave it on my back. It's cold. Oh, gosh.
Yeah?
Scratched by kittens.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know what was wrong with him then.
He just goes a little bit skittish, doesn't he? Yes, this is Mrs. Scribbles, everybody. Say hi, Mrs. Scribbles.
Hi. Oh, where's my bin going?
The camera's down, baby. So,
Where?
like, it's here, but you need to come down a bit to say hi.
No, I'm not putting my face on.
Oh, okay, fine. Was it a Bengal cat? No, he's not a Bengal. He's just a British Shorthair. But he's got nice tabby markings, similar to a Bengal. Yeah, tell me about it, Helios. Tell me about it, buddy. Smudgy said, no. He noped out. He did not like it. Thank you, Rue. Hello there. Darth Elias, how are you?
Smudges.
Smudge.
It's lay out there now.
Yeah, he's been lay on here. It's been just sprawled out.
You want the dreamies? You want dreamies?
And shake the can from him.
Oh.
Smudge, you hungry?
No, he's just staring at me.
Yeah, thanks, sweets. Oh dear. Yeah, he got too spooked, I think. Too spooked. It's gone down at us. Whew. Thank you. She does not, no.
What?
They're saying, do you play Galaxy of Heroes? I'm like, no. No, the only gaming Mrs. Scribbles plays is she plays a word game on her phone. Where you have to, it's like a word search type thing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like 10 billion levels in that. Yeah. No, she don't. I don't think she's.
Wordscapes.
Wordscapes, it's called. Ryrock. Wordscapes, not Wordle. I don't think she's ever played Candy Crush.
I have played Candy Crush.
Oh, she has.
I did used to play games. I used to play on the Sega Mega Drive. I used to like Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's going back a bit, babes.
You wanna know what it is? Yeah, when I was like 3.
Yeah. Oh, dear me. Dear me. I've never played... I don't think I've ever played Candy Crush, so I don't know what it...
Yeah, I used to play Candy Crush. I used to like that.
Yeah, my mum used to play it. I don't know if she still
Yeah, I
does.
think everyone has because it's a popular mobile game.
Yeah.
Mega Drive, Sonic, yeah.
Yeah. I had a Mega Drive 2. That was my first ever console when I was like 7 or 8.
And Mario Brothers.
Oh, that was that would be on the Nintendo, yeah. Yeah. Oh, da-da.
Indie kids.
Well, she's had a dreamies. She's already tried to chew my fingers off.
Yeah.
She's a cheeky girl. She's a cheeky girl.
Cheeky girl. Oh, you cheeky girl.
The Mega Drive is still current. Peak gaming. Hell yeah.
Still current.
I used to like the... there was a game I used to have on that called Toe Jam and Earl. That was great fun.
It's the OG Sega.
You can...
See?
You can see the scritch on my arm from Smudgy stressing out and Jump in. Oh, the little kitten. I have so many scars from Smudge.
Both games.
The Genesis games are being discontinued on Android. So no way, Helios. That's awesome. Good night, Cere Bro. Thanks for joining, dude. Get up for work in 4 hours? Ugh, gross. Good night, bro. That's a nice scratch. Yeah, it makes me look like a man. I got, you know, like I've been in a knife fight or something. I'll have to give that a look. Golden Axe. That's a hell of a good game. Golden Axe was brilliant. Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage was awesome. Some really good games back then. Hello, Indy. Oh my god, look at those two.
Wanna dream me?
Look at, can you see Smudges on the floor back there? Look at him. Smudge! What you doing, my boy? Are you hungry?
Want the dreamies?
She's like, yes, I want dreamies. You have to, I've got... Come here. This time, don't go crazy. Don't go crazy, my boy. You're normally the very normal, sensible one when it comes to dreamies.
Want a dreamy?
There you go. Ah, you're a good boy. Want to lick? Yeah. See? That's more like it, Smudgy. That's more like it, Smudges. Yes, you're calm, boy. Yeah, you like her dreamies. No? Look at that face. He's like, I like the dreamies. He does none of the biting of the fingers. Absolutely none of it. He's just like, yep, I'll lick. Good boy. He's a handsome bear. Good boy, Smidgy. Good boy. Good boy.
Indeed.
He likes his treats. Earthworm Jim. Dave, that game was hard, dude. I remember doing like the final mission on that game. You were like flying down like a wormhole or something on a ship, and you had to like dodge rockets and stuff and dodge asteroids. That was so hard. Put the helmet on. I can't with my headphones. Earthworm Jim on the Mega Drive was absolutely awesome. Earthworm Jim. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, Speedball. I forgot all about Speedball. Was Speedball the one where you're like playing a futuristic game and everybody's like wearing armor and you had to pick up bull and you'd throw it and people would get injured and everything? It was kind of wild. How do I feel about Andor? I still haven't watched season 2. I've seen the first episode. So I enjoyed season 1. Thought season 1 was very good. The first episode of season 2 was good. I enjoyed the first episode. It's just a case of sitting down and watching it. Slacker, I've got him already, Wolf. He was one of the last GLs I unlocked, but I had him. Subway Surfers? I don't know that one. That was Speedball. Yeah, I remember playing that on my dad's Atari. And thinking, wow, this game's brutal. Season 2 gets better and better? Sick. Maybe I'll watch a couple of episodes tonight. If I finish the stream now, I should be able to watch like 2 episodes. Starting out and going Executor to Leia to Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker to Jabba, but I feel like I should do the Revans at some stage. When should I do it? Do the Revans if ever you feel like you're tired of the GL grind. They're relatively quick and easy to do. Smedges, what you doing? You little chonks? They're a relatively quick and easy grind, and they're a fun team. Nothing was more brutal than Contra. I haven't heard of Subway Surfers, no. But 1 and 2 were slow for me. Fair. Cat. Yeah, that's Smudgy Bear. You're a good boy, and you're Smudges. You're a good boy. You just want belly scritches and dreamies. That's all you ever want. You're greedy. He's a greedy boy. He's a greedy boy. Ra-ba-bam-ba. Yeah, so the next game that I'm really looking forward to is the remake of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. I'm a big Metal Gear Solid fan. Love those games so much. And I want to be able to play Snake Eater, the remake. So that'll be the next one. Like, I'll stream that, and nobody will watch, but I'll do it for me. Have I seen the new Galactic Challenge coming out? No. I used to do Galactic Challenge videos all the time, and maybe I should keep doing them. Maybe I should keep doing them. What is it? It's for Old Republic. The Old Republic ones usually are a pain in the ass. Oh no, that's the one that's currently out. The next one is for Bounty Hunters. Oh, that'll be an easy one then. Good. Essex will be here. I'll have one. Yeah, that's true. Larry would now be a 16 R-rated or something? Yes. Yeah, the Bounty Hunter ones are usually okay. It really depends on, you know, who you go up against, what's the modifier and all that sort of business. Watch Andor! Seriously, it might be the best Star Wars thing ever. I'll have to give it a try, Dave. Not easy for younger fans to get into, but genuinely great TV. Yeah, I enjoyed the first season, and I enjoyed the first episode so far. Have I seen the new Dune game? I've got it, Womp. I've got it, and I've played it for 30 minutes. And that's not because the game's not great. But I picked it up, and I was like, oh, I have an afternoon, or an evening, where I can play this new Dune game that I bought, right? And I was playing it for half an hour, and then the raid launched, and I got access to an account that I could do all my videos. And so I immediately shut off the game, and I spent hours and hours and hours and hours testing teams, recording footage, putting out videos. And I haven't had a free evening since to go back and do it. So. Why don't I have a farming guide yearly? I could do that. Like, their views pop off more than anything. Yeah, they really do. Like, the whole, like, 2025 farming guide, I should definitely do those. You really want to play? I will send you the logins for the login for the private server now. I'm happy to help you on there. Oh, thanks, buddy. That's a real YouTuber. What's a real YouTuber? Am I not a real YouTuber? What am I doing right now? What qualifies as real YouTube? Smudges. Oh, Yessi Maureth. Pick up the free bronzium. I really need to go in and open up all my ally codes as well. Ally points. Oh, ditching a new game? For your content? Yep. Yep. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. There aren't... It's not often that a game comes out and I'm like, yep, I'm going to, you know, sacrifice making my YouTube content so that I can play a game. There were some that I have done that for recently. What was it most recently that I did that for? Oh, Clear Obscure. Playing Clear Obscure, Expedition 33, it was not good for my channel. Because I just didn't put out videos for like a week. Because I was just obsessed with that game. It was so good. I haven't Mine of Boots now. Minefoot Boys. Minefoot Boys. I don't know why your name confuses me so much. Your video for General Skywalker was brilliant. Thank you. Made me laugh just because I just Zeta a Sarge and you said, no Zeta needed. And you're like, damn it. It's still worth it. Yeah, it's not like... the Zeta's fine. There's nothing wrong with the Zeta. It's just you don't need it for that event. That doesn't mean you don't necessarily need it. It's still got its use. We've seen the results this week in many videos. Yes. Many, many videos. Mrs. Robinson, are you trying to seduce me? Thank you for the follow. Let's go ahead and farm some speed mods. Always need speed mods. Yeah, I did play that. And you know what was really disappointing about Star Wars Hunters? Is that Marvel Rivals did it so much better. Like, it goes to show that the concept of arena shooters is absolutely fine. Just maybe don't try and release it for a mobile and the Switch, and instead make it a PC game with console compatibility and actually try and make it good. All they had to do was do the known Star Wars characters that we all love and put a little bit of effort behind it instead of try to just make random no-name characters and make it look turdy. Do you know what I mean? It could have been great. Could have been a lot of fun. Fortnite? Yeah, of course I played Fortnite. It's wild how many Zetas have gone from must-haves to meh. Yeah, it happens, doesn't it, Dave? Is Arena, Fleet, and Squad ranks based on location? No. Okay, so Rounder. Squad Arena and Fleet Arena, you have what's called a shard. They call it a shard. That's basically a group of people that all play in the same... They call it shard, right? So everybody in your Squad Arena that you see, once you've joined your Squad Arena, you're in that same Squad Arena for life. Okay? For the life of that account, right? Look at this guy over here. He's got an online JMK already. That gets triggered when you hit the level threshold to enter Arena. I think it's like level 28. Level 28, you get put into a group of players that are all a part of the same Squad Arena shard. I think the cap is 20,000 players. So as soon as 20,000 players have hit into that shard, the 20,000th and first person will go into a brand new shard and it'll start again. The same thing happens for Fleet Arena. All right, but the level for that is level 60. So what you'll find is you'll often be in the same Fleet Arena as some of your Squad Arena mates, but not necessarily all the time. So if you started an account and you took it to level 28, for example, left for 6 months or left for a year and come back and leveled up and hit level 60, you would probably be in a completely different Fleet Arena shard than the rest of your Squad Arena mates. So it's not based on geographic location, it's based on when you hit the level to activate Squad Arena. COD? Yeah, I used to play a lot of COD. Way back when. Modern Warfare 2 was the last COD I spent a lot of time playing. And I suppose I did play a lot of... What was the game mode in the last one that we played a bit of? It was like the... the survival. DMZ, that's it, Foxy. Yeah, DMZ I enjoyed. Because that was like an element of... the survival arena setup that Fortnite has, but also PvE. That I felt was a really good game mode. I enjoyed that. Sometimes Levi, yeah. What do I think about the Profundity? Is it worth it to farm right now? It's your roster will be better with Profundity than without it. The real question is, when is the right time to farm it? And unfortunately, in the current meta, you are much better served getting Executor, which is quicker and cheaper, than getting the Profundity. And you're probably better off getting the Leviathan before you get the Profundity at this point. And it's a much more expensive farm. So, yeah, it's definitely worth still getting. It's still a great fleet. But right now, there's no real reason to get it before any of the other meta fleets. Could I recommend who to put your first Omicron on? Padawan, Obi-Wan, or Wampa? Wampa's fine for offense. Savage is a better choice, in my opinion. Padawan, Obi-Wan is great if you really want to perform better in Conquest. Zombies. I didn't play... I think I very briefly played Zombies on one of the newer ones. But I preferred DMZ. That we liked, but everybody bitched about it. Yeah, whenever we tried to stream DMZ, people just complained incessantly. Who's better, Bane or Slacker? Ooh, Bane. We need Red 5? Yeah, please, that would be awesome. Or the Fondor. Salami? Are you offering me your meat, good sir? Senor Monsieur, are you offering me salami? Will I play GTA 6? No real intention to, no. I haven't played GTA since GTA 3. I think that was on the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3? PlayStation 2? I can't even remember now. Because of that, we played about a week and then you ran out of gaming time outside of the stream. Yeah, it was a real sad time, Foxy. I hope they do bring it back. PS2. Was it really a PS2 game? God, that is going back. I know a lot of people really love like GTA 5 and all that nonsense. And they get like really into it. But the only thing I ever enjoyed doing in GTA was just going around and stealing cars and murdering people. And that's only fun for like half an hour. I was never interested in the story or the missions, which is weird because I like story-based games. I just didn't like them in GTA. I was just like, I don't really care about this. When's my next stream? Tomorrow, I think. What day is it tomorrow? Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow we're doing a stream of the unlock for Captain Athano. So Captain Athano goes live tomorrow. We'll be doing the unlock of this, and we'll be doing a giveaway for Captain Athano shards. So you can earn some free Captain Athano shards tomorrow. We'll wail on him, and then we might chill for a bit, basically. How am I doing a giveaway? It's probably going to be a quiz, and then we'll play some marbles on stream. But yeah, balls will be dropped, Johnny. My balls will be dropped, yes. Everybody gets to play with my balls tomorrow. So yeah, that's what we'll be streaming tomorrow. So it won't be a super long one. But yeah, so we'll be doing a quiz, and then we'll play some marbles, and 2 winners will come from that, 3 from the quiz, and then I'll send it off to Meathead, and hopefully Meathead will distribute them very quickly, and we'll all have a good time. And we should be seeing, the week after, we'll see the new era battle. It could be you, Mindfoot boys. It could be yous. You just don't know. You just don't know. You'll have to turn up and see. You'll have to suck it and see, baby. Oh, Kitten Bear. Sorry to pick your brain. So, would you recommend Savage with the Omicron rather than Wampa and GAC? I personally think, Charlie, that Savage is a better investment early on than Wampa in terms of GAC Ommies. He's the only Ommie I've really put on this account, I think, so far. And even at Gear 11, this guy has held more battles for me than anybody else. The benefit for this, compared to Wampa, is that Savage can go on defense. He can work fine offensively to take out things, but you can set him on defense, and that will get you holds in the early game. That's why I like Savage. That's why I like Savage. You can't set Wampa on defense with the Omicron. I mean, you can, but it won't work. So. Hasn't it been a year since we got a new ship? CG is abandoning fleets. It's December. We got the punishing one back in December, and then before that it was January where we got the comeuppance, right? But we haven't had a new capital fleet in 2 years, which is ridiculous, frankly. Did I already do a free-to-play account update? Yeah, we've gone over it. We've gone over it. Oh, Smudgy Bear. Smudgy Budgy Bear. Smudge. He is the littlest of my bears. He's covered in kitten hairs. He's small and furry, kind of purry, littlest kitten bear. The cum in the pants. Exactly a rule of 2. Smudges. 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 Alright, cool. Guys, I'm going to call it quits there for the evening. We're going to go offline now. We'll be live tomorrow for a giveaway, so make sure you do show up. And then we'll be live for GAC. Holy moly, Mazacholi, what was that? Oh my lord. Dave, is that from you, brother? Anonymous tip from Dave for $50. I think it's from Dave. Thank you so much, my dude. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. I think we're down to our last £1,000 now, which is sick. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to call it a night. Going to watch some Andor, just so Wolfie will get off my back. All the way off my back. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. See you all tomorrow. Don't let Indy bite. I'll try. I'll try my best. Good night, everybody. Big, big love. Dave, you're awesome. Love you, dude. Good night.